Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the Quintesson Deseeus army drone. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. From the Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy. This is the Netflix line, which is exclusive to Walmart. You can see it comes in this all white packaging. And this is basically gray Ironhide, I'm not going to lie. That's basically what this is. Now, apparently on the show, I don't even remember this character being there, but apparently when they met up with the Quintessons on that ship, they had these guys for like soldiers or guards, whatever you want to call them. Apparently they didn't want to bother, animating the Alicons. They just said, hey, we'll take a model we already made, color it in all black and gray, and then, hey, that can be their guards. And it's like, all right, I guess so. But hey, let's Hasbro repaint a mold and put another figure out, right? So I guess everybody wins, except us. In any case, here's a nice picture of Ironhide on the side with this crazy, I guess, Quintesson faction symbol, which is new. I don't think that's been around before, but I could be wrong. And you have that kind of standard Netflix packaging mosaic here on the side. Not really too much else going on with the packaging. On the back here, just kind of shows the robot mode, the vehicle mode. This one's going to be quick. I mean, it's Ironhide. It's Siege Ironhide. There's really not too much new going on here. But hey, let's get him out of the packaging. Let's take a closer look. So here he is out of the packaging, and it is kind of a cool repaint, I have to say. I don't think it's supposed to be like Ironhide taken over. I think they just got lazy with the animation models, and it's just supposed to be kind of a nameless character that happens to look like Ironhide. But it's kind of neat to kind of make my own headcanon and think that if something happened to Ironhide and he got taken over by Quintessons, this would be kind of what he looks like, which, kind of fun. But anyway, head sculpt I think is pretty cool. He's got blue eyes. I kind of wish he had green eyes to match the faction symbol. I just think that would look cooler, and I think they would pop a little more. Because honestly, they're so recessed, it's kind of hard to even see the eye color with the shadow cast by the head crest. I still can't even really see it. I swear it's blue. You can see it a little bit there. But yeah, that head crest just kind of casts such a shadow, and they're so recessed. I feel like the neon green would kind of pop, and it would just kind of make them look cooler. You can kind of see it there a little bit. I mean, it's not bad. The black and the blue and the silver look good together. I just think the neon green would have popped a little bit more. But anyway, head's on a ball joint, so you have a little bit of up and down, but mostly side to side. Can't really tilt side to side. You have a swivel here and a hinge for the shoulder. You have a bicep swivel. You have 90 degrees for the elbow. You do have a wrist swivel as well. You do have a waist swivel. You have a hinge for out to the side for hips. Can kick forward, can kick back, thigh swivel, 90 degrees in the knee, and then of course you have ankle tilt. Like I said, it's Siege Ironhide, so if you've seen him before, it's the exact same mold. When he comes in the box, the little window piece is just flush, like you would put it in vehicle mode. You can certainly do it that way if you like, but you are actually supposed to, you can kind of see the little notches right there, and this is supposed to bend and then fit in. There's a bar here across the back, and this is supposed to fit into those notches just to offset it a little bit, give it a little bit more character in the chest mode. I just think that kind of sits better. So yeah, he looks good. Like I said, it's kind of a neat repaint, but it is just a repaint. He comes with his gun / hammer. Well, I see how they have the green here on the front, and that just kind of pops more. That's what I would have liked to see with the eyes. You can also make it into hammer mode, and then he holds it here. Or you can have it in gun mode, and then he holds it here. I guess technically he could hold it down here as well. So you could have the hammer mode like this. Or you could have the hammer mode like this. Or you could have the gun mode, I guess like this. Yeah, there we go. So pretty versatile weapon. Let's go ahead, let's jump into the transformation. So I know I keep saying this, but it is Siege Ironhide, so you've probably seen this transformation a few times in the form of Siege Ratchet, Siege Crosshairs. But let's go ahead, we're going to pop this open, flip the head inside, then this is going to close up. You're going to pull this section back. You're going to pull the body out a smidge, and then you're going to swivel this up. And these are going to peg into each other. And then this is going to rotate around. This doesn't actually pull away as much as I thought it would. I don't know if they changed that or if it just doesn't need to. Then this is going to click into place and form the front of the car. Going to open up what is the shins of the robot mode. I swear I'm going to. There we go. So we move that up. Pop this up, and then these will close over the hands. And then these panels, apparently I don't have this lined up correctly. There we go. So that's going to close up, and then that's going to clip on these side panels. And it's a really easy, quick transformation. That's it. There you go. The giant feet just hang off the back here. And I don't think I have this lined up exactly correctly. In fact, I know I don't, because I don't think I have the legs lined up correctly. There we go. These should peg together. There we go. Then it'll cover the hands. I think the hands came unpegged as well. Everything does not want to stay together. There we go. There we go. Okay, now it's all staying together. That's much better. So yeah, you just want to make sure that the feet, really the back of the legs, are pegged together, and then the two forearms up here on the top. Now it's kind of funny, on the top it almost looks kind of sparkly. I don't know if it's just because the paint's really thick here on the forearms, but they have this kind of like super worn, you know, motif going on here, as all Siege did. And it's just kind of very sparkly here on the top, very shiny. But overall, it's okay. I think it was nice that they kind of put some of the black warm paint on the gray plastic as well to make it kind of blend in with the black plastic with the silver on it. So that kind of works. But yeah, it's Siege Ironhide. You can go ahead and peg this in up top if you'd like. But he's okay. He rolls well. Simplistic little vehicle mode, but I definitely think it works. I really like the fluorescent green. I think that really pops against the otherwise really dark color scheme. I wish there was more of it. So, in summation, he's Siege Ironhide. I know I've said it this whole review, but it's absolutely true. By now, you're familiar with the mold. You either like it or you don't like it. If you do like it, this is a pretty decent little repaint. I really like the fluorescent green on the weapon and the faction symbol. I think that really pops against the black. And I really wish his eyes were fluorescent green, or maybe just have a little bit of it somewhere else in the figure, because I do think that's a fun color with black. It's a nice combination, and it would have really just kind of made the color scheme pop a little bit more overall. Plus, I feel like with going with the blue eyes, it doesn't really divorce Ironhide from this mold, which is what I think they're trying to do here. If this really is supposed to be some kind of random drone or clone or guard or soldier or whatever for the Quintessons, you kind of want to make me not think of him as Ironhide, and giving him the blue eyes really just makes it look like someone repainted Ironhide. Now, if this is supposed to be some kind of Ironhide taken over kind of a deal, I think I would still lean towards the fluorescent green eyes, just because that would kind of make it look like he's being possessed. I don't know, just something. The blue eyes to me just make it look like Ironhide, and it doesn't, you know, try to make me think of it as a new character. I feel like if you're going to try to do that, you should do something a little bit more to kind of, you know, divorce the mold from the character, because it's so iconically Ironhide. But I still think it's a fun mold. I think the color scheme's not bad. I would have just liked a little bit more fluorescent green. I think the weapon's really cool. I've always liked that, you know, gun, hammer combo weapon. So it's really going to be up to you. Do you need this? Probably not. You know, if you just want like a fun Ironhide repaint, sure, go for it. You know, if you're perfectly happy with the several Ironhide molds we already have, then go ahead and skip this one. It's really just going to be a your mileage will vary kind of a thing. I'm glad I picked it up. I do think it's neat. But like I said, it's by no means necessary. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.